to myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? In reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yamagini dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the breathing heavy. Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. What the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need the relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat chain and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Private. You need a in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. No. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me. I live in you. Both of our.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rodgers going to throw. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Let's go, come on.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves crease.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Super 66. Dude. 12. Louis.
From the gun, here's Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And this one is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47th. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first half.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Louis. DC. 11.
A shotgun snap for gone. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's got some space here. The 40, the 30. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 83 yards.
Está solo.
So that play flips the field right on its ear. Here's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Hurry up.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. That is caught at the 7. Rodgers to Allison, good for a Green Bay first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. He's going to get it running right, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here is Montgomery on third and goal, and he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Crosby puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside to 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown. Field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Los Angeles here, they're going to have the ball again on offense, and how about the first 6 weeks of the NFL season for them? Lone undefeated team left, 6-0, first time they've had that since 2001 when they were in St. Louis with the likes of Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, and Kurt Warner.
Yeah, and think about what they're doing now. It evokes memories of that team. That team did it in the Midwest. Now they're out on the West Coast doing it. This team is 10-1 on the road under their young coach, Sean McVay. Absolutely fearless about going out and taking on people. They're 7-0 against the AFC. If they make a Super Bowl run, they'll feel really good about whoever they play on the other side. But how about Jared Goff? People want...
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. On first down, gone. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On second and 10, gone. And he fires one incomplete.
Hold on, I don't know if Cello watching. Hold on. Where the fuck Cello go, man? Solo left out the party, so I'm trying to see if he watching. All right, come on.
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to
Come on now, Selo.
following these
Stop playing, Selo.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
You don't?
DC. Shell.
Again, Goff. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
2 for 66. Shell. 36. 5.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Rodgers now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. This is caught with a catch right side. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That's fine. Yeah. Back to going.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. There he goes inside the 30. Caught by Montgomery. And he gets this one down to the 24. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Crosby puts it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the... So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On first down, it's gone. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Crosby on now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And some room to work. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, 626. Jump out.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Jumbo! Hey! You reset. Hey, easy.
And the blitz does come. Open man is Allison complete. Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Allison, 52 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
11. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Value 3.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Let's go!
Reception return for Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. And take it the other way.
Santos with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28.
Come on, y'all. 0-0. Let's go!
The kicks away.
Shit.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Graham. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Uncle, over here.
Here's Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Woo!
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Get out! Get out!
And his guys are going to get the football at the 47-yard line. Well, switching gears for a second, let's talk about all the offense that's been going on around the league.
Yes, please. Let's do it.
We've had 3 games where each team has scored 40 points. That didn't happen all of last year. In the most recent example, Week 6, that incredible 43-40 Pats win over the Chiefs.
A lot of people talk about when you make rules changes or you emphasize certain things that you have unintended consequences. Let's not kid ourselves. This was the intended consequence. Open up offenses, more scoring. We're seeing that. And we're seeing it in fans.
Girlie, I'm sorry, girlie. I'm supposed to be had you in the game, man. I'm sorry, girlie, man. My bad, dog. My bad, dog. Man, my bad, dog.
And Brady guides him to
my bad, dog.
Yeah, the elder statesman.
Man, I don't know what. Hey, I'm throwing the ball, man. See, come on.
Pass in the NFL.
Come on, T. Blitz, y'all. Pick that up. Through the middle. Them 2.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
Stupid. We know what he's doing, y'all.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hardball. Hardball.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Goff now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Another carry now for Gurley. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Santos now to add the PAT.
They got it on the internet. They got it on the internet for free.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take
on the internet for free. Anything you want to know how to do. You want to learn how to lock up the run,
Santos
lock up the pass. You want to learn how to pick up the blitz. Whatever you want to do. You want to Bebo blitz. They got it on the internet.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
And
a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
You need some help?
And Green
Come on
Bay
down to
getting
Little
ready
Team.
to go as they take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
we don't want
calm.
That. Hell no, we don't want that.
Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10.
We know what he's doing.
24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Good shit.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
You know what? I'm sick of that.
So
you
the
know
big
what?
play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Fuck that. He gonna beat me with something else other than that weak-ass play. I guarantee you that.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Get in there.
Under pressure.
Give him all that goddamn time.
Back at the 26-yard line.
What's wrong with
and it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost
He's
going to go down again. Michael Brockers in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
Beat us with something
Rodgers
else,
now after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Hey, 626.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll run forward with Montgomery. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hold up! Good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Also resulted in losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I'm most surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home.
One hole, and we is them niggas. We them boys.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy,
you
right?
Hear me. I wasn't planning on the nigga to score.
Reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Goff now to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Shout. 76, tell him. 76. 76. Do
Now it's gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Woo.
And it is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Trying to get it to Woods, and it's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
This is finding the end zone on the and the Rams have broken our tie.
Shout out to my small partner.
Spoiling this one here on the PAT.
Shout out to Solo. Shout out to Solo.
The extra point is good.
Shout out to Solo.
Play of the game.
Yeah, Solo.
With a victory.
Yeah, Solo.
Charles, it's one thing to win.
Hey.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Yeah, shout out to Solo. My sparring partner. Shout out to Solo. Yeah, that one dedicated. That one dedicated to Solo. That one dedicated to Solo.
They think that they can bottle this and carry
Offensive coordinator.
Solo.
I just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all good.
That one dedicated to Solo.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this
Shout
has
out
been a
my
presentation
nigga
of the
Solo.
NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us
Shout
out.
Shout out my
at
nigga Solo, man. You know everybody
EASports.com.
running this plays, man. We
With
can't be
that,
running
we
this
say
plays
so
without
long,
giving them
everyone,
homage, man. You know what I'm
from
saying?
Lambeau.
Shout out Solo. It's all good. It's all good, you know. Shout out to Solo. That was a Solo play. I ain't gonna lie. That was a Solo play. Bop, 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 bop. That was a Solo play. Shout out to Solo. Mama. Woo! That was so wrong. Boy. Ooh. Orange Mom. Shout out my nigga Solo, man. Ooh. 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 Shout out Solo. Ooh. Ooh, shout out Solo, man. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Shout out my nigga Solo, man. Ooh. Hey, you know that's your play right there, don't you? Ooh. What you talking about the play when you play when he dropped it when I was in field goal range? Oh.
Who's not in the game?
Oh.
Who's not in the game?
What up, Step?
What's up?
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Come back kid, man, you know. You know what I'm saying, man? Bebo. Hey, man, somebody call Bebo, make sure he ain't killed himself.
Well, who's not in the game?
Shit, I ain't in no game. Ooh. Ooh. But I ran it at the end. I ran it at the end. Ooh. Ooh. No blitz, no nothing. Send it, Steph.
You ain't do that on me.
Send it, nigga.
You ain't do that on me.
God damn, boy. Hey, that's the best game of Mad, dog. That's my 7, what is it, 7-13? I don't think that's it, but I'll take that. Ooh. That was a bopper, boy. That's the only place I could have threw that bitch, boy. Ooh. Little T to win it. 5 seconds. Nigga.
Do that on me. Do that on me.
From the 30. Nigga. 55-yard pass, nigga. I'm raw. Woo. That boy raw. Little teasy.
Do that on me.
All right, nigga. I ain't scared of you.